Hello. I'm not quite ready to wash my hair, which is why you get this like bun situation, or not quite ready to dry my hair. I washed it, but I'm gonna do a mask with you guys. So I hate drying my hair and then like putting it up into like a bun or a ponytail or whatever, because I hate getting those kinks, because I like to have my hair like perfectly straight for as long as possible. And then I threw on a like a Halloween themed cat scrunchie, which you probably couldn't even see. So that's what you get. That's what you get today. This is what happens most days of the week. Now when I take Oliver to school, I have enough time in the morning to shower, but I don't have enough time to shower and dry my hair to get him off to school on time. So I usually just throw it into this like low bun situation, and you can't tell that that's not. Anyway, what we're going to do today is a sort of subscription box roundup. I just did my Beauty Heroes box last week, but today will be the last day that you can subscribe to Boxwalla, and the Clean Beauty box reveal is today. So I figured we would just go over all of it. I'm not receiving the detox box this month. I did opt out of that one, and when the brand is announced, you know, I'm sure my regular viewers will understand why I opted out of that one. But I love all the rest of the boxes this month. So I asked you guys on Instagram if you'd like to see sort of like a roundup situation, and most of you said yes, so that's what we're doing today. I know I only posted once last week. Some weeks I can get, you know, a bunch of stuff out, and some weeks I can't get anything out. I just feel like a failure. But then like I don't have any creative ideas, or like the ideas that I do have are just like so involved, and it's like requires such a lot of testing. Like I'm testing all the Kjaer Weis makeup right now, which I want to do for a long period of time. I generally don't like doing first impressions for the reason that you know, you can change your mind really quickly. I mean, trying something once is not a good indication of like, you know, whether that's a good product or not. Once or twice, even like once or twice, because I know that there are a lot of reviews out there from people who used it, I don't know, like twice. 2 days. So yeah, I want to test those things over long periods of time to get my like real complete thoughts, since it's a very expensive line. Not that, does anyone really care? My thoughts on Kjaer Weis, and that's my problem too, is I feel like nobody cares. So I know that that's all in my head. So I'm just like, why do I bother? And my kid's out there watching Scooby-Doo, which you can probably hear. So I've been spraying my face with this Bryotech topical skin spray. I ran out of the Tower 28 SOS spray, and I bought this as a replacement because it's half the price and it's got the same ingredients in it. Though I don't know if it's working quite as well. You know, with a product like this, it's kind of hard to really tell if it's actually doing anything, or if it's, you know, the other skincare that you're using. And when I was using the Tower 28, I was using the Fit Glow, and my skin was doing a lot better. My skin is kind of like tragic right now. I mean, in most places it doesn't look that bad, but then like I'm breaking out really badly here. I've got like this lone guy hanging out up here, which is really annoying. I hate those like single zits on your head. Surprisingly, my jawline is not too bad. I've got some stuff right there, but anyway. So yeah, I've been spraying with this since I got out of the shower. And then we're going to double mask. 2 masks at the same time instead of, you know, mask 1 and then mask 2. So we're going to use the 2 masks that are in the beauty boxes this month. So we'll both I have talked about before at length. I have professed my love for both of these products over the years. I love when products that I've tried that seemingly like nobody else or very few other people have tried get, you know, recognition and become a part of these boxes, because I truly believe that they're just like amazing products, and it really is good to see these like small brands, or like brands that don't get a lot of attention because, you know, they don't send to a lot of bloggers, and, you know, they're most bloggers don't like to buy their own stuff, so they don't get the recognition that they deserve because they're not in as many hands as something like, I don't know what brand sends to like everybody. I don't know. But like they're in more hands than, you know, like the bigger bloggers share. And I love seeing that you guys are getting to experience them, and that just, they get the recognition that they deserve. So from Boxwalla, we're seeing the Unmask from Naturallogic. I've used two full sizes of these. I just finished one. This is one of my favorite masks of all time. It's got such a cool texture. Let's see if I can like zoom you in without spilling it. Of course, it's gonna focus on my eyes, but it's got like this cool jelly, there we go. It's got this cool like jelly like liquidy, but it's like so unique. There's nothing else like it that I've tried. So let me tell you about it. So it's not your typical detox mask. It's gorgeous, slippery texture, gently absorbs without drying to purge and purify pores, stimulate healing and regeneration, neutralize lingering bacteria, and nourish skin into balanced harmony. Hydrates and purges skin and pores for the deepest clean, leaving skin refreshed, revived, and clean slated. I can't read today apparently. But I've talked about this mask so much over the years. It's really great for those who've got inflammation, and it's going to be great for me today. I'm probably going to put this in like the areas that I'm like mostly broken out. So like probably like here, my nose, probably just like this whole middle section of my face, and then the rest of the face will do with the other one, which is, it's the Daphna's Revival. I love seeing Daphna's Revival in a mask. So this one is in the Clean Beauty box this month. So Daphna's Revival is this cool like bio phase. Because it's got 2 different phases. So you put it on just like this, trying not to disturb the little black charcoal beads, because at a later point in the mask stage, you take a little bit of water and then you crush the charcoal and you mix them together. Again, I've demoed this on camera as well if you've been around a while. I'll try to find some videos where I've talked about these things in the past if you feel like watching old videos. But I love these 2 masks. This one is freaking phenomenal for hydration as well. It is so good. I believe there's mushrooms in there. It detoxes and purifies the skin. So they both kind of do the same thing, and they both give really amazing results. The Naturallogic is definitely better for inflammation. The other one is just like amazing for hydration. So it repairs skin functionality, de-stresses the skin, recharges. So it's a unique combination of bioactive ingredients of capsulated charcoal, hyaluronic acid, ginseng, and reishi. Formulated to transform your skin, bringing back its vitality. The skin becomes remarkably soft, radiant, hydrated, and recovered from daily stress agents such as free radicals. The result is a balanced complexion and an even look. So yeah, you're sort of getting the same from both, but I love using both at different times. So like the Unmask, I love when I'm really broken out, when my skin is really inflamed, like right now, these freaking areas. I'm even breaking out on my nose, which I hate breaking out on my nose. I hate breaking out like around the top of my mouth. I'm gonna look real interesting here in a minute. The Unmask you do want to leave on for quite a long time. It's not one of those masks that you can leave on for like 5 minutes. You definitely see better results leaving it on as long as possible. 45 minutes to an hour. And I layer it on pretty thick. So, and then let's get up here just to where that fun area on my forehead is, and I'm getting it in my hair. Love this mask. So there's that. My doorbell just rang. I don't know who that is. All right, it's just a package, no big deal. Okay, so then we're gonna go in with the Daphna's mask, and you don't want to break up. So really what you want to do is you kind of want to like pat this on your face, because you don't want to disturb the charcoal bits as much as you can. Because in about 10 or 15 minutes, probably longer because I'm leaving on the Unmask a little bit longer, you'll come back and you'll add some water, and then you'll break up the little charcoal bits, and you can see like right there, I burst that one a little bit. It's all right though. One is not that big of a deal. So yeah, my skin has just been like a complete mess lately. It's been like all over the map. Like I've been really dry in this area, as well as I'm like breaking out everywhere. So it's been fun times. So let's go over the Beauty Heroes again real quick. Since I just talked about that one, I'll just do like a quick recap and then we'll talk about the other 2. So Beauty Heroes features One Love Organics. It's the Gardenia and Tea Body Serum, the Botanical De-Moisture Mist, and then this is a new product. It's the Love and Eye Bright Eye Serum. It's real cute. So I do like the One Love Organics box. My favorite thing in it is probably the Gardenia and Tea Body Oil, just because I really love the scent of gardenia. This has been interesting to use. It works sort of like a hydrating mist, but it's like a moisture mist, so it just sort of gives you like the same, it gives you sort of the same effect. It's very like different because it's like milky, because it is sort of like a liquid moisturizer. The only other like liquid moisturizer product that I could think of is the Ambrosia del Cerrado from Earthwise Beauty. That's like a liquid moisturizer type product. Very interesting. I'm glad that I got to use it. Do I think I'll rebuy it? I'm not really sure. But it's been interesting to use. This has been very pleasant to use as well. It absorbs really quickly into the skin. I haven't noticed any results yet, really, because I haven't used it long enough. I did get that one sort of pretty late in the month. They did send the November box early, so I actually started testing that one on October 1st, so I'll actually have a whole month of testing of the November box before I'll do my review. As will all of the other ambassadors, so they will have gotten it a month early as well. So take a look at usage when people are reviewing that box. If they're telling you it's phenomenal and it barely looks like they've used any of the product, they've had a month to try it. So just be aware of who tells you that box is amazing with like very little usage of it. Because I see that all the time. They want to sell a box, they want to get a link click, and it's and then you look at how much they've used and you're like, well, you haven't really used that much. Shouldn't be talking shit, but I mean, these are the things. I don't consider myself like an influencer. I consider myself like an actual, like a blogger. I feel like there's a difference in being like a blogger and being like an influencer. Like an influencer is just trying to sell you stuff all the time. There's a lot of mommy bloggers out there, or mommy influencers out there who just like have ads for like McDonald's and just like all kinds of random stuff, and like obviously not in our community, but I mean, it's the same way. There's lots of people I feel that way about here, where they're just trying to sell you stuff and like get you to click a link. So just look at who used the products, and yeah, before you believe what anybody tells you. I'm very excited about that box. I did cut off my testing for Florin B, so I could text that for a long period of time, but so I'll get to the Florin B one sort of after that again. But yeah, it's only the 3rd, so it's only been like 3 days, so I don't really think that's what's causing my face issues. My face is just like throwing a fit in general right now. I don't know if it's lack of sleep or diet or what, I don't know, but yeah, that's the Beauty Heroes box. Next month is much more interesting, products and ingredients wise. I do want to be honest. I'm honest with you guys all the time. I did cut out some of what I posted in my Beauty Heroes box, where I said like the last few months kind of haven't really been what I consider like Beauty Heroes. I guess when I went back and I watched it, I didn't want it to sound like super negative. Not that I was being dishonest with you guys about like my thoughts on the box, but I didn't want to seem like, because I've tried a lot. I've tried a lot of stuff, and like sometimes stuff excites me more than other stuff, and I hold each box to sort of like a different standard. Like I expect certain things from Boxwalla, and I expect certain things from, Clean Beauty Box, and I expect certain things from Beauty Heroes, and then there are some brands that I just like sort of expect the detox market to, do. And I kind of have felt like with the last few boxes, like with One Love Organics and with Pie, and even with Josh Rosebrook now, where Josh Rosebrook is just getting very, very repetitive, and I'm tired. I'm tired of Josh Rosebrook. It just hasn't really felt like it's been up to Beauty Heroes' usual standard. Like for Beauty Heroes, I really love when I am introduced to brands that I never heard of, that just have like really amazing ingredients and, really seem like special, and not, like Pie and One Love Organics have been around for a long time, and they're like sort of pioneers in like the green beauty space. And I can understand in that respect why, Beauty Heroes featured them, is because they're brands that people love and, tried and true and things like that. But like, I just sort of expect more from Beauty Heroes, I just sort of expect like super interesting and like new and just like mean, like luxury too, right? Like I kind of expect like a certain standard of products from Beauty Heroes, like Blue Alchemy or even Free and True. Like that's affordable, but it just felt like it was new and special. The November box will be what I expect from Beauty Heroes. So, I mean, I did kind of want to just like say that and just like, I did cut some stuff out of my other video because it just felt, it did feel too negative, and I have to think of it from like a different perspective sometimes, where like I've tried a lot of these things and like there are certain things that are going to excite me that don't, or that like there are certain things that are not going to excite me that will maybe excite someone else. So I have to take that in mind and not just give my personal opinion on, you know, whether or not I think One Love Organics belongs at Beauty Heroes or something like that. Cause like that's not my place to say. But yeah, I just... I wanted to kind of get that off my chest. I was going to address it in next month's video, but I really didn't want to like taint next month's video with like all that sort of just like, I don't know, negativity. I don't know. But I know that a lot of you guys sort of like said the same thing in the One Love Organics, you know, the comments of my One Love Organics box, where it just didn't really feel like exciting. And I feel it too. I hope that after, you know, One Love Organics, I hope that we start to see more like really interesting, unique stuff that other boxes don't, stuff that you won't see in like the detox market, you know? Anyway, I've gone over that long enough. So like, while I do enjoy the products from, you know, the Beauty Heroes box, One Love Organics, I do kind of, I wish it was more interesting. But like, I get it from a certain perspective, like why these things are being featured. You know, they're, like I said, pioneers in the green beauty space. They've been around a long time. People love the brand. So like, I get it. But like, for me, it's just because I just expect something. I just expect more, you know, or like interesting, different. Anyway, yeah, that box is still out there. If you know, if you love One Love Organics, if you really want to try those products, I do enjoy them. I don't think that they're bad products. That's really not what I was saying at all. Yeah, I've hashed over it. Like, I just expect different. But yeah, next month I'm much more excited about next month's box. I'm glad that I got the box early. I'm glad that we're all getting the box early to like really give you like a real thorough testing of the products, so like we can really tell you how we feel about them, whether or not we think that they're good. And like I said, again, that's the kind of thing that I expect from Beauty Heroes, is the stuff in the November box. Okay, so then let's talk about Boxwalla, because Boxwalla is closing their subscriptions today. Usually they extend it. I'm not sure if they're going to. If they do, I'll let you know. But Naturallogic and Fine, is it Fine? Fine, Fine, I think it's Fine. So this is the Fine products. Okay, so the Naturallogic Unmask, we've already talked about. I really love this. I've, you know, professed my love for this product over the years. I have been using that and talking to you guys about it since it was released, and it really is amazing. The other product that's in the Boxwalla box this month is the Elemental Advanced Hydration Red Wine Essence. And I've already finished off a bottle of this as well, and I really, really love this. So this is a toning essence that delivers advanced hydration and potent antioxidants while brightening, refining pores, reducing inflammation, restoring moisture levels, and balancing skin's pH. For bright, plump, hydrated skin, it's rich in vitamins, minerals, humectants, and probiotics that work together to form a thriving skin ecosystem that improves moisture while fending off water-robbing elements. So it's got red wine, aloe, coconut water, witch hazel, niacinamide. It's got red algae, licorice, vitamin B5, hyaluronic acid. I love this. It literally smells like a glass of red wine. So if you're really, you know, if you really love wine, if you love wine and skincare, I think you would really, really enjoy this. And it's like sort of a good way to get that like red wine experience when Luna's not in stock, because I do believe Luna is out for the season. If it's not, there might be, is there any left? I don't know. If there is, I'll link it down below. I don't think that there is, but if there is, I'll link it below. But this is a good way to sort of get your red wine fix before next year, as well as being able to get like a hydration boost. Really great after this, because your skin is just going to feel like so plump and just like hydrated and perfect. And I love both of these. This is one of my favorite hydrating products of all time. You pump a couple pumps into your hand, rub it together, and then pat it all over your face, and it's really good. It's really, really amazing. Really love that. Okay, so then the last product is the Finay eye serum. Finay, fine, it's probably Finay. So this is another sort of like hyaluronic product. There's lots of hydrating elements in the Boxwalla box this month. I've never had like an eye serum like this, so this has been really interesting to use. So it has like a hyaluronic texture to it. You can see it's like clear. Well, no, you can't. It's clear, kind of jelly-like. 1 drop, like even less than what I put on the back of my hand, is all that you need for under your 2 eyes. And again, I haven't noticed any specific differences just yet, but it has been very nice and like cooling and refreshing underneath the eyes. So I've been using this one during the day, and I've been using this one at night, sort of off and on. And I do really enjoy both. So it sort of depends on the kind of eye product that you like. Do you like these sort of like hyaluronic serums, or actually has there even been anything like this that not that I can think of, but do you like these sort of like eye serums, or do you like the eye oils? Either one is going to be a good choice, I think. But this is just such an interesting, cool product, especially as we're going into like the winter months when you can be a little bit drier in like certain areas of your face. I mean, you could even use this on probably like really dry areas of your face. Like if you have like, you know, really dry chin or something, add some of this. It's not gonna hurt it. So that's the Boxwalla box. Subscribe to that if you are interested. It's definitely a great way to introduce yourself to Naturallogic if you have never tried them, even though you've heard me rave about them for years and years. Those are 2 of my favorite products from the line, so it's like a really good opportunity to try at a really reasonable price. Because the Boxwalla box is $49.95, and just the Unmask alone is $58, so you're getting a really good deal. Okay, so the last is the Clean Beauty box, and this one is the one that's launching today. I've had the least amount of time with this one, just because it did come in the mail yesterday. There was a delay in customs, so because Daphna's is an international brand, it's from Spain, so there was like an issue with customs, so I wasn't able to get them right away. But I have used this mask for years, and then the other one is new to me. It's one that I haven't tried. So the Revival we talked about, it's a 3-in-1 mask that combines bioactive ingredients to help with hydration and detoxing and things like that. I already went over, you know, the ingredients in that and how well it works. It's an $85 value, and again, I believe, oh actually, there is a little bit of a price increase for Clean Beauty box. Let me pull up that information. Okay, so they're slightly increasing prices to accommodate shipping and fulfillment cost. So they're also bringing back single box options. So if you only want 1 box. So single box options, no subscription, is $68. So it is a little bit more expensive than it was before. I believe before it was like in the $50 range, but it is a little bit more expensive. 2-box subscription, it's $44.95 a box. And a 6-box subscription is $41.95 a box. So it's about $90 for every 2 months, or for 2 boxes, which is every other month. It's on the same pay schedule that Boxwalla is. So you would buy today, you would get the October box, and then you wouldn't be charged again until, well, I mean, you would get charged twice, but it would include your December box as well. You would. It sounds so much like it makes more sense in my head than I say it out loud. You buy today, you pay $44.95 a box, so that comes out to about $90. So that'll include your October box and your December box, and you won't get charged again until February. That makes more sense. And then with the 6-month subscription, same thing. You pay today, you won't get charged again for 6 more months. So that is the pricing update on that. Okay, so then the other product in the box this month is the Nutrition. So this is an aromatherapeutic night treatment based on advanced biotechnology, adaptogens, and botanical extracts, formulated to repair skin cells, slow down skin's aging process, and promote feeling of relaxation. 21 active ingredients, including antioxidants, ginseng and green tea, and skin regenerating reishi and rosewood bioessential oil, create a unique and effective nighttime cream. So it's got Tensup, which is a proprietary clean biotechnology that utilizes, I told you I can't read today, Terra gum and chicory root extracts, provides dual action skin lifting and smoothing. Green tea extract, ginseng extract, rosehip oil, rosewood essential oil, reishi extract, argan oil, and then Centella Acacia leaf extract. Strengthens the skin and increases blood circulation. So again, I just got this yesterday, and then I fell asleep without doing my skincare last night, so I didn't get a chance to try this. So this is what this one looks like. So it's a cream. just gonna rub that into the hand a bit so we can see texture and all that. It does smell pleasant, not super strong, but pleasant. It's not super moisturizing like you kind of expect, but it is nice. You definitely, like if you put the Elemental underneath it and then you put this on top, I could see that being like a really good combo actually. Yeah, because it definitely feels nice underneath the hydration, because I put a drop of that eye serum underneath. So I'm really excited about that. Apparently that used to not be a vegan formula, but it was reformulated recently and it's now vegan. I think before it contained beeswax or something like that. I'm not really sure what was in it, because again, that was one I hadn't tried. So that's a $90 value. The Daphna's Revival is an $85 value. So the value of this box is pretty good. It's like 180 bucks this month. Really amazing. I love Daphna's. You know, I've loved everything that I've tried from them so far, so I'm excited to try more and have my Daphna's Revival, my favorite Daphna's Revival back. So I'm going to let this sit on my face for quite some more time. And then I will come back when I'm about ready to do this, so I can show you what you do as the second step. So you just take a little bit of water and you just like break up the little capsules. And then you let it sit again for like another 10 or 15 minutes or whatever, but we'll come back. And then I'll show you my skin once it's all done. Maybe I'll put on some of the Elemental and the nutrition. It's not nighttime, but you know. Well, I do want to put makeup on after this, so I don't know if that's gonna like have an impact. All right, anyway, I will see you in alrighty. So it's been a little more than an hour. So now we're going to activate the second phase of this mask. So I've got a little bit of water sitting here. So I'm just going to wet my fingers and then just start to rub it in so it breaks up the charcoal and then it turns gray. I try to get as many of the charcoal bits as I can, but if you don't get every single one, it's not the end of the world as long as the mask turns gray, which it is. All right, there's one side. Now let's do the other. And then I will let it sit for another 10 or 20 minutes, and then I'm going to remove both. And I'll show you my skin after, and then that'll be it. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm going to do the skincare that is the that's in the Beauty Heroes box for next month. So I'm not going to show you that, obviously. But yeah, so I'll just show you what my skin looks like after. It'll just be super hydrated, nice and plump. Okay, so I took everything off and my skin just feels like so much better. I've been so dry in this area lately and I really don't know why, but that should help. And really, like once a month, I like to do a reset with the Naturallogic Unmask. So like do it 4 days in a row to like really reset the skin. Because you can see, you know, a lot of the inflammation went down. It's not as bad as it was, not as red. So if you do that for a few days in a row, you know, your skin sort of like resets. So yeah, that's all I've got for this video. I need to go make lunch, eat something. But yeah, that's everything for the three subscription boxes that I received this month. Like I said, I didn't get Detox Box, and then we won't see Boxwalla or Green Beauty Box again until December. Hopefully there's some good stuff coming up for the holidays, but I really have I have no insight. I have no idea what's coming. I just hope lots of good stuff is coming up. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'll leave the links below for any of these if you want to subscribe, and then I'll leave a note if the Boxwalla box is open past the 5th, if it is or not. Sometimes she extends it, sometimes she doesn't. So I'll leave all those links below. I'll leave a link below for my Naturallogic overview as well, in case you want to watch, you know, my thoughts on the rest of the Naturallogic products. And if any other videos with Daphna's Revival, if I can find any of those, I'll link them below as well. I was looking, I found one from April of 2018, so I've been using the Daphna's Revival almost 3 years. It's one of my favorite masks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys in my next one.